It's Saturday, and y'all know what time it is. Womanless workout time! That's what time! How you guys doing? Happy womanless workout time. We just popped a scoop of soup for you, and now we're gonna pop some scoop and press for shoulders. We're gonna do 10 sets. Scoop and press is like this, and press, and like this. So we don't extend the arms, because we're not trying to do bicep workout here. It's for shoulders, right? We're doing 10 sets. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. We're about to get started. Hope you guys had a great morning. And it seems like the timer is silent, but guess what? That doesn't matter. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna scoop, press. So we're gonna go slow and focus on the form. When we're too tired to scoop, then we're just gonna press. Now we'll press a little. What's up, you guys? So the scoop really makes it a lot harder. The scoop gets you tired quick, right? So if you just stood there and pressed, you could of course do many, many more reps, but we like to mix it up, you know? I don't do the scoop and press that often, but you know, it's about always switching it up, right? Always doing something that's different, that's difficult, and you're in full control. Right? That's kind of one of the mantras we live by here at Win Wellness. So we'll rest for a second here. Oh. Woo! I'm feeling good, baby. I feel good. Now we did back and chest yesterday at the gym, so definitely feeling it, you know, but I more crush the rear delts with doing back, right? So, you know, I can still get a lot out of this. You know, my mid delt is picking up a lot of the slack, my anterior delt, right? So here and here, they're helping me out. What's up, baby? If anybody wants to try this, you know, just again, if you're doing the scoop, the press is great in itself. Now this is more of a kind of an all-around shoulder workout, right? The press. So I love presses in general. I think they're great. Try to keep those elbows in front of your body, right? You don't want them to fall, you know, back when you're pressing, right? That's a lot of stress on the shoulder. Try to keep yourself here. You know, and with the scoop, don't bend the arms. I should say straighten the arms to the degree that now you're gonna have to curl it to get it up. You know, and that would be an okay exercise too. Curl it and press it. Be more bicep and shoulder, right? So let's do another set here. So it's already getting hard with the scoop. So we might only do the scoop for, you know, one more set or so. Just get it up here to start. So elbows are bent. Come back. Press. So don't do this to get it up, right? Oh. And if it's a weight you typically could do a lot, let's do a single. You know, of reps, then a scoop will make it so that you can do a lot fewer. Because you are getting shoulder flexion with the scoop itself. All right. So, woo! It's definitely a tough variation that I like. I might even drop the weight here pretty soon. But then the problem is, guys, I have to go back inside and I have to get other dumbbells. So I'm just gonna keep these, and I'm just gonna do something different, right? If I can't do any more scoop and press. So, you know, that's it. So what do we do this morning, you know? What's a kind of wellness morning routine before doing something like this? Well, getting 8 hours of sleep. At a minimum, that's a mandatory thing for me. So I did that. I woke up and I had my Super U, had my feet in the ground, as I do now. A little bit of grounding. While having my Super U, kicks me in. I have smooth energy, mental clarity. It's gonna last me, you know, for hours and hours here. Pretty much the whole day, so that's nice. And you know, my shower in the morning, I always end cold, right? Kick my nervous system in, anti-inflammatory. A lot of great benefits that we discussed with, you know, cold showers and cold water, you know, immersion and things of that nature, right? But that's pretty much it. You know, we shaved, right? But you know, we mentioned the importance of it. All right, so this has been probably about a minute and a half, right, between the last set and this. So for the first few sets, I like to take a little extra time. You know, I think it's worth it to get some more reps, right? Now, I'm not trying to just pump a ton of reps here. If I was doing that, I would pick it up and just bop, 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 bop. Speed, right? Speed is really important in that regard, to try to get as many reps as possible and for maximal performance, right? But that's not what we're doing here. And so we're doing a few less reps, but you know, getting a nice contraction the whole time. We'll pick up the speed at the end and we can't do any more scoops. These are 50s, by the way, if you guys were curious. What a beautiful day. One more scoop. Let's hold one up, do the other one. Woo! Oh! They're tired already. Tired already. We're getting a sip of water here. 1 minute. All right, so change of plans. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one. What's up, you guys? We're gonna do one more set like this, where we take a decent amount of rest, and then we're just gonna go ham and pretty much one after another. Try to not fall under 4 reps and just press it, right? That's how we'll rock it. Improvise. It's beautiful. If anybody wants to do a workout with me, by the way, we could do a live When Wellness workout if you want to be a part of that together. And you know, so long as you're not a creep and you have ill intention, and you can just reach out to me and we'll discuss that, and we could do it. It'd be fun, you know. I want to get some followers, you know, on here to meet in person and do a workout with and have a conversation with. It'd be fun to meet some of you guys. So, you know, let me know if you're near the area. I'm in St. James, New York. So That's where I'm at. All right, so this is the last set. We're gonna take, again, a decent bit of rest. So we'll put up our dumbbell stool here. That's nice. Chubby. Good boy. That's a good chubby guy. Good job, buddy. Wow. He's such a good boy. That's a good big boy. Wow. Your name precedes you, buddy. Very chubby right here. Wow. He's a good boy, JMO. His other name is Chubby. That's really his real name now. He sees it everything. He is what he is, you know. Wow, buddy. Isn't this great? So I would scratch his butt, but then the whole video will be this, because he won't leave for the next 10 minutes. See, that's what he wants. He puts the booty, he gives you a look. I'm ready for the booty scratch. I know, buddy. In a little bit, I'll give you some butt scratches, all right? Dad has to do another set. So you don't know what that means, but I'm going to do that. All right? All right, last one with the scoop. Let's see what we got. I really feel it with that slow contraction, right? So with the scoop and press, if I try to go up really fast, I'm gonna end up kind of cocking back, I think, too much, right? So, you know, it's not about getting as many reps as possible, get some quality reps, you know? You gotta wait. She wants to win. Let's do regulars. Woo! All right. Okay. Before the form is gonna go, I just put it down, right? Right, buddy? That's what I do. Very good boy. Wow. Wow. So, again, this is Jameson, everyone. Chubby boy. He likes to hold you while you rub him. He's the best. So if you're wondering who my best friend is, it's this guy. Wow. Wow, buddy. You're doing so good, isn't that great? You're a One Wellness OG, buddy. So we're gonna hand you some dumbbells and we're gonna see what you can do. Okay, we gotta build your strength. And we need to burn some, you know, around the midsection. We need to. He's great. He's a Ridgeback Lab, if you guys were curious. What they bred Ridgebacks for, interestingly, is to herd lions away from farmland in Africa. So it's in his blood to patrol the property all the time, which is what he does. He keeps the Amazon guy away, you know. Good friends to visit, you know. He's too good at his job. All right. This is a little dark on it, buddy. All right. So now we're gonna go into some you know what? let's scoop it one more. What do we do? 4 sets of that? Right, so let's do 5. And then, you know, we'll bust out a bunch of reps here. Let's do that. So some days, you do something like this in the beginning with this slow control, you always have control, but you know, this slow contraction. You could come down slow on the eccentric. I typically like to do that stuff at the end, right? But everything is different. And by everything, I mean every week and every day. And that's how you continue to progress. You just shock your body in all sorts of different ways. You don't just do different workouts. You do the workouts themselves differently, right? You train for a different thing even week to week. And it will really shock your body in the ultimate sense. I don't want to hit you in the head, buddy.
You gotta watch out. Your face is right here.
Regular press. We can do a couple more.
We have to fight another set.
I started bringing that one up. I would have had to squirm around to get it up. No, no, no. Nunca. Never, my friends. Okay. So now for these last 5, you gotta wait. I can't open the door for you right now. Be an adult and open it yourself. You can use the rope on the end of the door that we put there for you to do that. But you haven't figured out in about a year, so I'm not gonna open the door. That's Beethoven. So yeah, now we're gonna go fast, and you know, we'll see. Probably 20 breaths between each set, I think should be sufficient. So that's another thing. Sometimes you work out and you count the rest by seconds. Sometimes you don't count the rest. Most often I just have an idea of when I'm ready to go again, right? Granted, I understand what the goal is. In the beginning of the workout, if I want ample rest, all right, I know when it's been a few minutes, I'm ready to rock and still have maximal power, you know, that I could at least have at that point. You know, and if it's later in the workout, I know, all right, you know, I'm looking to go rapid, but these extra 10 seconds will make me get a few more reps. It's worth it. Some weeks count the rest by breaths. So, you know, like I just said, you know, say 20 breaths, 10 breaths. And as you're going later in the drop set, deeper, and you're getting lighter with the weight, you do less breaths, right? And eventually it's almost one after another, right? So, who's up out here? Jameson is a sweet boy. Yeah, sweet and stupid. He's smart. He's not book smart, but he's smart. What's up, Ezekiel Sims? Luke, Ramel, Jackie, what's up, girl? How you doing? Happy day to you and Master Benny and child. Beautiful child. I just saw a picture. Beautiful kid. Seriously. God bless. All right, so what we're gonna do here is move the weight up and down a lot. All right, with speed. expect to get about a quarter of the reps here that we just got, because we're gonna go fast. What a gorgeous day. Coming to you from head of the harbor, St. James, New York. It's gonna blow the phone. And we caught it. And we're back. There we go. Back in business. Okay, so we're ready for the next set. I didn't count my breath, but it's about time.
Woo! Santa Maria.
Okay, let's start counting breaths. Hard to breathe like this. Buddy. And then you're gonna just keep coming back and I go in the booty. Let's say that's like 10. $17. So what I do on that last one, another important principle. I couldn't get any more, so I used my legs and hips to help me get another one. At least to get it from that initial static point up into motion, right? And so that's okay, as long as you don't sacrifice form. I was under control, I just, and so that's all right. If it gets you an extra rep, bada bing, bada boom. Bueno. All right. What do we got? 3 more? 3 more sets? All right, so let's do this. This is the last one we're gonna do. We're gonna do the 20 breath. We're at about 15.
And
then we're just gonna do 5 breaths and we're gonna try to get 4 reps each time. And that's it. Using the breath wisely.
4 each of these times. Harder to control your breath as time goes on as you get tired. Need one. Uh-huh. Need one. Okay. We'll do one set for good luck. For good luck. All right. All right. So, we just gotta get 4, all right? That's our number. We don't ever want to really get less than that. Right? That's our golden number. But just because we got 4 doesn't mean we'll stop if we think we get another one. Okay, I feel it, right? And that was only 10 sets, 11, but they were good quality. And that goes a long way, you know? I've worked out for a long time. I've gone through phases where I work out 6, 7 days a week, every week, get a lot of sleep. You know, if you're doing that, yeah, but no black and white formula to how many days a week you should be working out. It depends on how much you rest, what kind of food you eat and shit, your schedule, so, and what you're doing in there, right? But I'm on 3 or 4 days a week now, and I feel great. I feel like I look the same, you know, and I just make sure the workouts are really effective. I get ample amounts of rest. My nutrition's been top, and that's, you know, it's really gone a long way. So let's see what we got on here, and then we're gonna rock and roll, ship out some Super U, and we're gonna go train somebody. Bull City Golden Wolf, how you doing? FTO Gertrude. Robert Paris, Art is Life. Moonbo, what's up, Marcus? T. Ash, what's up, girl? Bertan Droger. Ezekiel, we said, what's up, Luke? Remizio, Jackie. James Costos, my man, yup. Jorge, Steve, JME. BK Ham, Meg, what's up? How you doing, girlie? Realtor Johnny. Dave, let's do it, bro. All right, you could be the next One Wellness guest, man. We have a great workout. Let's do it. That's D Astron 67, aka Beast from the East, up in here. Sounds good, brother. You working in the Bronx right now? All right. Have a good day, brother. I appreciate you. You always make it on here. I hope you get something out of it. What's up? Hate ML Landscaping. It's Tony B. They hate Shawnee. Bert Androger, Walk, Rivers, Oates, Not by Coincidence, Adidas, Willie Isaac, Tommy Reed, CB, Gina that Brady. What's up, girl? Ed for the win. And Ash, you were the first one today. Well done, my fine feathered friend. Mumbo, yeah. Marcus, OG subscriber, man. I appreciate that. I think New York is an okay place. It's great because my family's here and because I live here. So really, it's a great place, right? Anywhere I am that I'm with people I love is a great place. T! You know what, man? No, actually, do I switch between cutting and bulking? Did you say diets? Yeah, you said diets. I don't have a diet. I know that's not what you meant, but I don't like the word diet, right? Because I think it's a lifestyle and it's just, you know, how you're supposed to eat and feed your body in general, right? Having whole food from nature, and just, you know, not eating processed shit, right? And simple. I pretty much eat the same through the whole year. Yeah. Marcus, I appreciate you, brother. I know. Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, we're going to rock and roll because I got a lot of shit to do and I want to enjoy this Saturday. So as for now. So we got for you folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great day. Go do something great for yourself. And happy One Wellness. See you later.